All right. Here we're calling here next episode. We're calling transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DVR. There are responsive comments. I mean, against these new lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning: if you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead and click on the video. Don't lie and say this hate speech to my videos because there is no hate speech to my videos. The speech you hate is a different story. Let's continue on with the people getting things wrong in these comment sections and me trying to straighten them out with my versus amazing biology. So like that. Now there will be overlap, but it's important to talk about that and to use that so I don't miss anything. Also, I'm wearing this headset here. It's it was $5, and I believe it had another. I basically had to remake it. It had another. It was a pair of headphones. It had two speakers, but yeah, one leg broke off. But yeah, $5. It does work, but the sound's coming from my guy. Unmute, thank you. No, okay, good. All right, review. We're unmuted. Just the mute button. My makeshift cardboard guy. The mute button muted. Touched there, so I muted. Let's get you on here with Philly guy. 5 times Philly guys made fun of school. Hate mail. And I say again, if someone called me a loser after finding out I'm a martial artist, and I would say, "You want to fight about it?" Eyeglasses, sunglasses emoji. But there's someone, 6 people liked it, but someone was like, "On real life, you still get your butt kicked." And I say, depending on how skilled they are, And so it's okay. Tell that to the football player who's probably 50 to 100 pounds more of muscle heavier than you. I say I would. And then he would charge at me. I would sidestep and front snap kick, sunglasses emoji. Someone said, "Boy, bro, here goes, bro is the Lulu." And then someone said, "Here goes, what world would he charge you?" He would charge you. He'd probably grab you, pick you up, and slam you to the ground. The only people that can take that are MMA fighters, which right now you are. Plus, there's a reason these fighting styles are typically in MMA because they are inefficient. Because of lies I was told. Yeah. I said, apparently people need to learn what karate is. Here's what you may think it is. I showed a clip of a child doing the basic stuff. I say that it is for beginners. Here's how it looks in the hand of an expert. Send a link to put a link in of like a female champion, who does the kata forms, the katas, and they do their thing, So I'm just like, yeah. It's like some slow lumbering jerk will get torn up in 5 seconds. Then I say he could get a slam in, if he could get a hold of me or keep me on one more like long enough. And even then, now his junk is within kicking range. I'm sorry, martial artists. And that's the issue. I think I said before. In another video, there was like again some big bodybuilder, gym rat bodybuilder, whatever, tried to challenge the Taekwondo guy to a fight. Okay. Jim Rat, he's very big and strong, and he's definitely got some strength to him. But Taekwondo guy knows some great techniques, so he took out his knee. Dude basically kicked his knee. Got him in the knee there with one of the Taekwondo kicks. They learn a lot of kicks, so he kicked him in his knee. And then took his knee out, and then actually made the guy apologize for starting to fight. So I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Martial artists have the skills. That's how it goes. Okay, so you have here female growth stages. Pick one. A picture I got of a silhouette. Characters: a baby, a young girl, a preteen girl, a teen, older teen girl, and an adult woman. All the other stages of growth here. Because I made that a thumbnail for the one thing because someone was saying in DeviantArt. When I said, I was talking about, I think if someone was saying, I think I saw a piece of somebody's art, and we're saying, yeah, that's unrealistic. And I was like, the girl's butt would be that big. I'm like, well, sometimes that happens, He was like, oh, yeah, right. Only to those who never talked to a girl or something like that, said the person. I say, that is not how you find out that a girl's butt can grow pretty big. You can see it as they grow. It's not about feelings. It's about some physical things there. Different story. This is how that happens. I got this picture here to show as a thumbnail here. Crazy stuff. Final Fantasy 13 problems hate. I say, man, this game has so much potential. If only they had reused the gameplay style for Final Fantasy 10 or something. And they never made Lightning Returns. Because Lightning Returns was like it looked like it was going to be the end of Final Fantasy as a whole. Because they say it's like the old world of Final Fantasy was destroyed. And then this new world was made that looked modern. Lightning looked like an old woman. Maybe it was a tribute to somebody, who died or something. And then it's just like, yeah, and then you hear Lightning say, "In the new world, there's no crystals and magic." I was like, what? So there's like see a modern day world. I'm just like, okay, is he over? What the heck? And also, of course, the whole story of Lightning by herself. Again, I hate when I see characters like this by themselves. Okay, they work best in a team. You can have a girl boss, but if you have her in a team and she has an arc where she's like, yeah, basically Lightning had an arc. Girl basically was a definite girl boss at the beginning. Tough as nails, cold as ice. Hated on snow because he got her sister in trouble, captured and whatnot. But still, over time, she learned to soften up, to mellow out a bit, because these people were not soldiers that she was working with. Were not soldiers, but she has helped. She also helped toughen them up a bit because it's like, yeah, these guys want to kill you. Gotta get away from them. Come on, get behind me. Let me fight. Stand up, stand and fight quick. Let's go. We gotta move. So yeah, there was definitely an awesome give and take there to have this character by herself and just be like, yeah, I'm angry, and there's no one to actually hang out with, or very little times to have anyone hang out with her. And change the backstory that was really good, to something that's really crappy. And then he's like, yeah, there's this monster that says he's God. Oh, yeah, we believe he's God here. I'm like, nope, he's not. But he believe he is. And it's just like, they go through all this rigmarole because he says he's God and he's helped making people. And it's just like, what? God does not help make people. He made people. He still makes people. So it's like, that's really sad. And so it's really sad that they went there. With Lightning Returns, just so many different things with that game were just so bad. I heard now that Lightning has been sold as a model to some fashion company. Lightning, the CG character. That's weird. Amazing, but weird. I know you could even do that. So yeah, they don't really use Lightning no more. So it's sad to see that, but that's how it goes. And then someone says Final Fantasy X, that battle system was beyond boring. Put me to sleep, honestly. If you actually engage the gameplay, don't just spam auto battle. 13 has amazing battle system. Yeah, but of course the game would spam auto battle, because it's just like, yeah. So yeah, it's not my favorite battle system. Someone says Orphan's intro speech was pretty epic, especially with the music. Yeah, it was. Oh, no, it was because there was that was Bartandelis's. I like Bartandelis a lot. Yeah, it was so good. There's some great music still in Final Fantasy. There's some great stuff going on in Final Fantasy, but yeah, wow. Orphans was a cacophony because it's like three different things. I have that on in both songs in my playlist that I listen to all the time. I guess I haven't really gone to F very lately. I might go to F for Final Fantasy stuff. There's some great stuff in there. But so yeah, I know Orphans theme song. They have like some a guy, a solo male singer going. There's just this crazy cacophony of things in there. You have a choir hanging out. It was just crazy stuff. I liked it. It's just like it's like three different things. Three heads on a giant sword. Three anti-religious symbols on a giant sword trying to kill you. That's Orphan. So yeah, merciless judgment being its main attack. Its most powerful attack. Crazy stuff. So it's good. Let's get you on here. We got a little time left, right? A little time. Yeah. And they say I was trying to think of using my phone for more videos, but then I realized, after making one video on it, I realized because I'm I'm dealing with internet issues right now, that these Bandicam guys are smaller, much more efficient. I got better sound, I got better stuff, so yeah, better camera, better lighting. The lighting's fine, but no, it's the camera. Camera, no offense to the phone, no offense to it. But yeah, it's not going to work for that. So yeah, we're going to stick with these kind. Upload them to the phone, and there you go. We're all good. Let's continue on here. So does that mean as soon as someone's elected to Congress, they'll be billed by the IRS for $60 million for the expected gain of $240 million? Yeah, I don't know what that's about. See you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.